Hello there guys, my name is Cockpit Door and welcome back to another episode of the Space Engineer Spotlights. I just want to start this video off by saying that anyone that has had to deal with any of the shit that has happened in the past 2 weeks, be it terrorist attacks, be it natural disasters, my thoughts sincerely go out to you guys. The world is a shit place at times and I hope you guys can recover from it. So, what we're going to look at today is a ship and a station. The ship is called the USEA Harry, and there is also an outpost that comes attached to the ship, which is by a guy called Riverey. Now, this station is absolutely amazing. We actually start off in a bed here, and it is a really cozy room, I must say. It's very alien-esque in the way this station is designed. Now, the station itself is very cubic and very much like Elite Dangerous in some of the stations that you find out in the galaxy out there, and it is very detailed inside, and I absolutely love it. The ship, on the other hand, is very detailed as well. However, I have a few negative points to point out with that ship, but let's get into it. Now, he does explain that this did take him 4 months to produce the outpost and the ship, and it is absolutely amazing. And what he's actually had to wait for is mods to be created by mod creators so that he can use them in this world, which is absolutely amazing. So it's very custom to what he wants and what he needs. And Riverey is very detailed, and in his workshop page you will actually see a lot of storyline, a lot of backstory to what he's actually produced, and I love it when people do that. I can't do it myself because I'm not very imaginative in that way, but it's really awesome what he's managed to do with this, and let's get into it, I think. So we start off in this bedroom. Now the bedroom does have a few controls. We have the light switch, which just turns on and off the bedroom, and then we have a shutter which shuts off from the galaxy outside. Now, what we do have is, you know, these shutters are just there for like blast and to block out all the lights. So when we do actually turn this off, it goes a bit darker. Of course, you can turn the screen off as well. Yeah, I absolutely love this sort of style, and again, it's very cool. We're not actually next to a planet, that is a skybox, but the ship, he has said, will work in planetary environments. I know you guys are going to ask for a test, but this is going to be so big of a video as it is. I'm going to leave you guys to test that out if you really want to see it. So, coming out, we have a very nice living area and kitchen space. Look at this. Honestly, this is just gorgeous. I really need to find the kitchen space. I did find this bit, which I'm hopefully going to use, but these bits, damn son, I really need them because it's just so slick and so stylish, and I really like it. And even with a table that matches as well, it'd be good if we could sit down, but I understand the problems with that. So we come around here and we've got just like, you know, some general living quarters. It is quite dark in places because of DX11, but we got some of these lovely screens that just show some of foliage and stuff. And then we have a screen here which is just a bit more storyline, and it says hope you are all right. As you can see, the guys are really angry and want us to repair blah blah ASAP. Screen and light are damaged badly there, so I'm guessing that's a bedroom because there is a bedroom that's out of order on this. And P.S. write me about your new ship Harry when you test it, okay? I'm very interested in it. Really want to replace my old one with something. So that's really cool. I love how he's got characters in this and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. But we've got some med stations here, and then we've also got some seating arrangements, which I think you can get to if I... I'm not sure actually how to get to these seats. Maybe it's a bit of a mirror error, but either way you can sit down. Okay, so we can get to them from the back. So we can actually sit back here. If you also notice, the lights turn on and off when you get out of certain areas and they turn back on again. Do have a bit of a chair here as well. Look at that. So the lights turn off there as well. It's absolutely amazing when the lights just turn on and off whenever, you know, you're in that area. It's brilliant. So, where should we go first? We've got a door here, which I'm unsure where it leads because I haven't really looked around too much. I didn't want to spoil the surprise for myself. But in here, we've got a light switch. Toilet light, there we go, and we got toilet shutters, toilet toggle lights. Okay, so we can actually turn the lights on and off manually from here as well, and then we have window shutters as well. So we have a toilet, which is pretty much a damn throne back here. Look at this, it's awesome. And then we've got a shower. We do not have a sink, so we can't wash our hands because we're grubby bastards, but either way we'll close that off. I don't know, will there be sinks in space, or do you reckon I'll just use hand sanitizer? No one knows. We'll close that. and then we'll keep going really. So there are no other doors over there, but as we walk through here we have another door which we'll press to open, and then this leads out into a main corridor which shows us some rooms. You have this back section which is, I believe, just an access hatch, which is quite nice. It's got the ladder there as well, so we can open this. It does depressurize everything, and this will take us outside. So if I drop through this hatch, if the hatch allows me, there we go. Oh no, we've still got oxygen. Okay, so this is an oxygenated walkway. We've got some glass here that shows out to the planet. Oh, damn son, this is super detailed. And I'm guessing this is an airlock of some... Oh no, I think this is the main control hub. I've never been down here before. This looks pretty. Alright, so we walk through here and close that door up, which is very, very nicely done. Again, I really need to look at these panels. They look sweet. And then in here we have the power manager. What looks that? Freya power manager. So this place is called Freya. That's pretty cool. But let's jump into this console. No controls. But I really do like this, the way it's been designed and the way it works. And we've also got some AI cores here as well, just for looks. And then we've got some other rooms which look very, very pretty. So back here we've got like this round section which just takes us to another door, which I'm guessing just takes us back into the same sort of corridor. It's weird how oxygen seems to... there's no oxygen in this room. If I open this door up, it releases oxygen, I'm guessing. Maybe, I don't know. Either way, this room doesn't seem to have oxygen. Maybe there's a bit of a hitbox issue, but that's no biggie really on the grand scheme of things. This is a freaking station. So we'll go through this door. What lies behind this door? No one knows. It doesn't seem to open. Do we have a button for this? We have a button for the air vents in here, so we can just turn them on and off. Can we access this door at all? What is in there? Let me know what's in there. By the looks of it, it's an airlock. How we get into there, I have no idea. Maybe there's a control on one of these buttons. If we go on here, these buttons at all? Okay. No. So there's got to be a button somewhere. Is this it? What was that? That's gone red. Is this gonna open? There we go. So that is the button. It's just a weird naming convention on it. But we come through here, and then we got another access hatch, which this is definitely a air vent, air lock, Medusa. So if we toggle airlock, maybe, I think that's the one. It's got toggle airlock and toggle airlock, so the same button. That one doesn't work though. There we go. So the light goes off, light goes red, light goes red up here as well, and this door opens here. Awesome. So we can actually get down into the underbelly of this place. Look at all the structure that's gone into it. Look at all these freaking scaffolding parts. This honestly is one of the most detailed stations I've ever seen. And we got some other doors and things here as well, and we got the power units, and oh my god, look at this. We've got the solar panels underneath as well. Seriously, kudos to this guy. Absolutely legendary build right here. Alright, so I like how they've got the blocks with the control panels strapped to the wall. That's really, really cool. So we've actually got another access panel here. I think I'll head back on myself, and we'll just, go through it that way. We'll give this thing a lap though. So we've just got pretty much the same things all around. There's some more buttons here which just turn on connectors, which are on the side. You can see one there, and they hook up directly to the large cargo containers. And then if we keep moving back around, we'll get back to where we were before, which I think was it down here? I don't know. I don't remember going down a set of stairs, so I'm guessing not. So we'll try and figure it out. Let's run back around here, and let's run back around here, and through the middle. There we go. So we're back in the middle bit now. Awesome. And we've actually opened up this section as well. Oh my god, look at this. We've got all the timer blocks down here, all the AI blocks, and the gravity. So this is where the gravity actually comes from. I like the access. I didn't realise this was here, but I really do love the access on this. What are these? What are these? Oh my god. What? We can even go down to the solar panel sections through this little hatch. So that's what these hatches are for. It's not like an off-limits section. It's literally like an actual. That's freaking sweet. Where's the button for the door? I also like these doors as well. How they twist. That's really cool. But yeah. So where do we go? Where do we go? We go through here, back around here, and then we need to go back up, and then we need to toggle the airlock again. So if we press this, we'll shut all these doors down here, as you can see. And then back up here, this door will open for us in a little bit. And I believe the door closes on us as well after a short while, which is good. Because then it's foolproof pretty much. So, it comes through here, we got a bit of a suit stand here, which is quite nice. That's actually really nice, I like that. It's just sitting there as a spare suit just in case you need it. And then we got this door behind, which opens up. And that just takes us back to one of those sections. Okay. So that's really, really nicely done. Really nice. We got a staircase over here, which I'm unsure what that does. Let's go up there as well. I'm like a I don't know, like a child in a toy store, because I'm just like running around like a madhead. So that door closes, and then this is an elevator. Okay. Elevator. Sweet. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to. I'm guessing we're on the bottom floor at the moment. Let's see if we are. I'm guessing so. If we go to the second floor, maybe that'll take us back to where we were, hopefully. Seriously, that is some sick ass design right there. And then we come back up here, which is a different room altogether, actually. Yeah. So we came from here. Yeah, I think that's the access we went down. Yeah. So we came from here. I believe if I open this door up. Whoa, where there is no oxygen. Apparently, yeah. So we came from there. And I'm just going to close this door. It seems to be causing some issues with the air. But yeah, that's really, really cool. Let's open this door up, see what's in here. Is it another bedroom? It is. Yes, and these are mirror images, I'm guessing? Yeah, they are. So we've got all this mirror image. I love how he's got his logo everywhere. I love it. Honestly, having all of this stuff in this really story-driven way is absolutely brilliant. If we walk through here, the lights come on now, so the lights are off in there, so that's okay, that's fine. But I really do like what is going on with this station. It's honestly stupidly detailed, it's unreal. So let's head through into this main room, which looks like the events and activities and communal room, maybe? So what we got here? So we got welcome to Te Outpost. This outpost is property of the United Colonies. All grinding actions will be detected. So we've got the rooms. So you've got 2 free rooms, 1's out of order, and 4 is reserved. I wonder what is out of order with the 1 room. Strange. So we'll have to figure that out. I think it's up there. But if you actually listen, if I turn up the volume in the background noise, you'll actually hear some music playing as well. That's freaking sweet. Now, why is it that he has these just sitting here as like adverts? It's so sick. Look. I love how far he's gone with this. I mean, look at that. To home a frequency from... Oh my god. Seriously, they've got a radio station set up in here and everything. Dude, this is sweet. I love how it's very much like, what's the game? It reminds me of Elite Dangerous mixed with Deus Ex in the way that there's just adverts everywhere, just dotted around like, you know, a bustling community centre sort of thing. It's really, really sweet. There are some dark areas where you can't really see what's going on, so I'm going to put some light up. So we've got some more tables. We've got a ping pong table here, and we've got a snooker pool table here, which is really, really cool. Coffee machine. This music's getting really into it now. And then I'm guessing this is where you'd come and sign in, maybe? Book, yeah, enter your ID to order. Okay, food module. So you can actually order food. Awesome. Can you actually use this, or is it just a control panel? Yeah, it's just a computer module. Damn it! I wanted my free food. Alright, where are we going? Over here. So if we go down here, we've got those other rooms. And it should be the right one. Should be. So if we open up this door, again, it's weird with the okay. So they did mention something with the lights, and the lights are flickering in here, and the table's not working properly and the screen's broken. So this is what they're on about. This is when he was like, yeah, it needs fixing. So they've actually closed the windows off, the lights are flickering, and things are broken. And that screen is clearly shattered. Whoever was living here before was a complete scrub lord. But I really do dig this, honestly. It's going to be like a half an hour review, but oh well. Let's go in through this door now and go and check out what the hell is going on in here. So this is just another standard room. Lights come on when you walk in. And yeah, so that's pretty box standard. Let's move on. I really want to move on to the other floor, because the other floor is where the ship is, and the ship is brilliant as well. So let's carry on. How do we get to said top floor? Do we go back into the elevator, I'm guessing, and use the third floor, maybe? I love how he's got these airlocks between the two. This is actually completely oxygenated, but I think when it moves, it isn't, so he has to lock this off. Either way, it's a good failsafe. Really do like that, and the programming that's gone into this is completely amazing. Let's go to the top, and look, all the doors close at once and open. That's, honestly, level of design is sick. Oh, this looks important. So we've got a bit of a room up here now. We've got some lovely benches where you can wait and watch what's going on. Now, it can cater for, I think it was like 4 ships, because there's 4 ports. There's like 1 in each corner of the ship, and it does cater for, you know, ships that load underside as well as like horizontal or vertical. So it's really, really good in that sense, and it's really, really well thought out. Now, we want to get in here, which is the airlock. But is there anything else before we go? No, there isn't. I do like this a lot. What is this? This is just the same sort of screen as before. Okay, and then we got to... Is this another door here? Oh, that's the elevator, okay. And then we got to go through this door, and we got to toggle the airlock, I'm guessing. Yep. Look at this room. Even just this room is just sick. It's got windows, it's got red lighting. It's honestly 4 months well done, Riverey. It's honestly, it's absolutely awesome. I can barely say your name properly, but it's freaking cool. Now we'll give the station a bit of a flyover first, just to make sure we haven't missed anything. But look, all these adverts make it just so, it fits in so much. It's just brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Some of the builds I'm seeing nowadays, you'll probably hear me say brilliant too much, but oh well. Now we do have some drones here as well, which are just like, I think they're just like train modules where you'd link them all together and carry them with lots of loot in them and stuff. And they've got their own battery power and everything. Yeah, so these are just like connectable cargo sections, which I like. That's a good idea, because if you think with these, you can, you know, connect them up no matter how much you're carrying. You can just connect one to the other, to the other, to the other, and then you can fly as much away as you want. So it's like a good concept, like a train, like a freight train. Exactly like a freight train, in fact. So, this is Harry. Harry is gorgeous, has lots of weapons, and is perfectly suited for just general space travel and being fitted out to just go out and kill or bomb or drop troops off or anything really. I mean, the latter is a bit more difficult because it's not very big, but here we are. We got these train modules here, so we can actually we can actually strap stuff to these, and I think these are like modules that will actually move the I think they're like drones that will pick these up maybe. But these are really, really nice. I like how they just sit under the underbelly, and the way the nose curves down is phenomenal, and the glass, the way he's used the glass, look at that. And the seat, it just looks so cozy in there, and it is, because I've already sat in it once, but it's just honestly, mwah, it's gorgeous. So, we've got a few buttons on here, and I haven't actually played around with the buttons. They're all empty, so I guess you can just program them to do whatever you want. Now we do have buttons here, which I know what these do. We have the connector and the connector lock, so you can actually lock this to this connector, which it currently is, or we can unlock it like so, press the button, and that goes up and out of the way. Awesome. Now, what we get to do is we get to crawl under here, and we can go climb up this ladder, pretend we're climbing. The only problem I have here at the moment is getting in is a little bit awkward, just because of how much space there is, or how much space there isn't in the craft. So I actually found I had to crouch to walk around this thing properly. So excuse the janky camera angles every now and then. But we've got a lot of sound modules, we've got a lot of wires going on. It's very, very busy in here. And then what we do is we need to close this door. So what we can do is we can go open, close. There we go. You get a lovely little message. The ladder comes up and the door closes just like that. It's absolutely phenomenal. And the best part about this is it will automatically oxygenate the area so you can take your helmet off. Which again is just, yeah. He's got his logo knocking around everywhere. Now bearing in mind this is the ship in its off state because you have to turn it on. It takes 26 seconds to turn on, I believe. And we can toggle the reactors on, we can toggle the lights on. So we can actually put the lights on in here, I believe. I think that's just for in here then maybe. But either way, we've got some really cool things. We've even got a toilet back here, which I didn't even know about until just now. What the actual... I mean, you can walk up here, it's quite nice. It's quite head height here, so we can actually walk here. Wow. Tightest toilet in the world award goes to... We actually have a lovely panel here where you can type and a screen in there, so you can be sitting on the shitter and type into your loved ones, because that's the best place to do it. And close these doors back up again, and just yeah, that's really cool. Mr. Coffee is in here as well, so you can get a coffee from the coffee machine, and that is seriously some awesome design. We even have a bed that we can lie in and just, you know, knob around in, and then we have a first aid station, a chair here for just general computing, and probably your co-pilot to use if need be. That's really cool. Again, it's really cramped in here, so excuse the janky angles. We even have a sink. He's even put the kitchen sink in here, so I'm guessing this ship could be like a one-man exploration ship if need be. Damn son, this is amazing. So we've got a whole bunch of buttons here, and what we want to do is we want to open the cockpit door. So while this door is opening, I'll just point out to you, there are a lot of sound blocks in this, and if you don't hear a lot of it, I'm sorry. I do turn the game volume down a little bit. I do record on 2 tracks, but I try and keep it quite low so I can talk. But yeah, so we got a few buttons here. There's only one in action, which is to open the door. It would have been cool just to have a 1 button there, but you've got 2 other buttons to program if need be. And then we just have to crawl into the seat. This is the seat. The seat is very, very comfy, and you have quite a large viewing angle. You do have partial viewing below the ship as well. That's my only criticism. You don't have a lot of viewing angle under there, but if you've got sensors and stuff, you won't dink it too much. So he does have a control here for the ship controls, which is quite nice. So if we hit 1, we'll actually turn on all the engines.
Hello, Captain.
Watch this. How amazing is that? We even get freaking Hunger Games. I even did the finger thing while it did that, and listen to the engine roar up. It's amazing. So he has actually gone through and put in all these screens, and even this hologram of the ship, which honestly my brain could not comprehend this when I first saw it. It was such a beautiful thing to see. I love it when you know, it's like, again, like Star Citizen and Elite Dangerous, where you actually see a copy of your ship down there, and you know, I would really like it to take damage when your ship took damage, but I don't think that's possible. But either way, it tells you damage status on the one screen. It's got an incoming transmission thing. We've got the ship controls below you as well, which is good. And then we have just like a targeting system there, power status and oxygen status. And I love the continuous noise that comes from the engines. It's just such a gorgeous ship. So the other controls we've got this timer, which is for the landing gear, I believe. Then we've got the landing gear lock, the engines, because the engines can turn, and I will show you the VTOL mode with the engines in a second. We then have the connector, so you can turn the connector on and off or move it. I believe that's what it does. We have the connector, so that is to switch the lock on and off. We can turn the preview off if we want of the ship beside us, if it bugs out or anything. And then we have the reactors, so we can turn them on and off separately as well. So Oh, we do actually have a second screen as well. I forgot to show you this. We do have a lot of weapons. I believe we have a third screen as well. So we have 23mm fixed guns which are on this. We have some twin reloadable micro missile launchers, and we have the shoot once option, or the basically it just splurges out all of its ammo at once, which is great. Then we have the timer to turn on all the weapons. We have the telescope there. I think this heavy weapon should have been with all the other weapons in this hotbar, but that's, you know, his decision. Was a bit weird not having it next to everything else, but that is like a massively heavy cannon. It's 12.8cm, freaking awesome source. It's awesome. And then we have the jump drive, because this thing can jump, which is quite awesome and scary. And imagine jumping into a planet with this and then landing on a planet. It'd be so sick. Then we've got the turret control, which is on the roof, and then we also have a camera for the rear view. Then we have all your communications, more cameras, antennas, laser antennas for drone control, a cockpit, I believe, to open up the door. We even have a shield generator, so that basically, I think that negates everything or screws up all the gravity so nothing can hit it. Then we have a beacon, I think that's the door for the back end. Then we have the projector 3, which I think is for the front end for the targeting reticule. Then we have jump drive B, which is so we have 2 jump drives on this thing. No, so he's just put another jump drive on here. Oh, it's just turn it on and off, I think, so it stops charging and stuff. Then we have merge blocks and more merge blocks, which are for the connections on the underbelly train carriage things, if that makes any sense. So we'll go into this mode and we will show off the VTOL, because the VTOL is something special and it does work a treat. So what we're going to need to press for this is 4 and 5. 4 moves them and 5 reconnects them. So if we go 4, they'll pop out and twist. Then if we hit 5, they'll come back in again and reconnect, which means they are part of the ship. So you can control the ship. My only problem is, I think, because of the way Space Engineers is still, the ship slightly turns to one side because of connectors and landing gear and all that gubbins. But what we'll do is we'll try and get these landing gear up now. So if we go 2, there we go. So landing gear go up really tidily, and you can't even see them anymore. That is fantastic. And yeah, I'm just trying to see what's in the back of that, really. I think there's just a light and a sensor in the back, yeah. So what I want to do now is I want to convert this back to the forward mode on the VTOL. So if you press 4 again and 5 to reconnect. There we go. We can actually fly this. Now, in terms of flying, this thing is really, really fast and really, really responsive. My only issue is I'm unsure of its planet capabilities, because I haven't really seen any hydrogen thrusters. I mean, I can have a look in this menu for hydrogen. No. Let's turn that off. Hydrogen. No. So we have no hydrogen thrusters on here. So this thing wouldn't be, I don't think it would be able to slow down quick enough to stop on a planet. But I know ion thrusters aren't as bad as everyone's making them out to be. They still work on planets quite well, but I don't think these would be able to stop you from imminent crashing into a planet. But either way, it's very, very responsive and quite powerful, to say the least. So let's land this beast and see if we can survive, more importantly. So let's go 4 with the wobbly rotors and pistons. Let's go 5 to close them. Now what I want to do is go 2.
Landing mode completed.
I like all the noises. And what we want to do now is we want to head down, which again, the ship becomes a little bit unresponsive sometimes, because of I think it's just because the amount the ship's trying to think about. But yeah, it's very slow to land, I give it that. It does need a bit more downward, I think. But yeah, this seriously is a build that I have, thoroughly loved looking through, and we're done now. We're pretty much done. I think there's not a lot more to show you besides this. So we're going to go open door. This is going to depressurize now and take out all the oxygen, so you have to make sure you have your mask on, obviously. Door opens, ladder drops down. Sweet as pie. And we just have to quite awkwardly jump out, and again, that's my only issue. My pros and cons of this ship. Pros of the ship are the fact that the way it looks, the features, but my only downside is how cramped it can get. I understand, you know, that it's meant to look like it's been lived in and stuff, but it can be a bit too disorientating when wandering around standing up. So that's my only criticism really on this ship, and the fact that it can drift because of the lack of thrusters. On the station part, I actually think the station's pretty flawless with everything it's got on it. All the systems seem to work well, all of the, you know, different modes seem to work really well, and yeah, that's pretty much my review, guys. So if you guys have enjoyed, then don't be afraid to like, favourite, and of course subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next episode of Space Engineers. Peace!